Well, good morning to you and happy Thursday. We are getting so close to our weekend, and I do have some exciting news when it comes to our weekend because we've been tracking that rain all week, and today does look to be the last day of rain for us here across our area, and then we dry out as we get into the weekend. But we do have some areas of patchy fog to talk about this morning, and we can look at that now. Now, currently, there doesn't seem to be any visibility concerns at the moment for our area, which is good news, especially along that I-5 corridor. So as you get ready to start your morning, I don't think you're going to have to worry about the fog. But a lot of the fog is just off the coast, but that could be pushed inland along the central coast. So again, just make sure you're using some concern if you are traveling along the 101 this morning. Now, as for our temperatures, it's a pretty mild start. I do think you may want the light jacket because we are in the low 50s in many spots. You got 49 though in Canyonville, 53 currently here in Eugene, and then we also have 51 in Corvallis. Now we are going to be warming up today. Still not quite to that seasonable high in the lower 70s, but upper 60s for us in Corvallis, 66 here in Eugene, and then you'll get Roseburg at the very similar temperature at 66 degrees too. Now we are tracking some light showers this morning, mainly up towards Corvallis and Florence, a few passing over Eugene, but the clouds is still with us, and the cloud cover is going to remain today. That's another reason those temperatures not warming up quite to the 70s, but we are still going to be forecasting rain today. It really does look to kind of stay along that I-5 corridor, but you're going to see it moving again more to the north. It's going to be moving towards the northeast. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Now, in terms of the wind, it doesn't actually look too bad. We were really breezy yesterday. Winds do pick up a little bit as we get in towards the later part of the afternoon, especially along the central coast. Those move inland. You get wind gusts about up to 10 to 15 miles per hour in the Willamette Valley and the Umpqua Basin, but that of course, does not last long for us today. But let's talk about the rain. We are tracking those lighter showers throughout much of today. Well, traveling really along that I-5 corridor. So you get to around 10 o'clock, just passing lighter showers. Don't think it's going to be moderate rainfall, but you could get a few of these that could produce maybe a few flashes of lightning, few rumbles of thunder. That could come a little bit later in the day, towards your later afternoon, early evening, like towards Corvallis at 4 o'clock. That's when you get some of those moderate showers. I don't think we'll see any severe weather from this, but that's just something to keep in mind. So those could produce some downpours just very briefly, but after that, we are looking to dry out by later tonight. So we are looking at a drier forecast into our Friday to kick off the weekend, and temperatures along the central coast today are going to be in the 60s, and that's the case tomorrow, but warming up early next week. For the Umpqua Basin, today is going to be a day you still have to deal with those showers. A few moderate showers expected too, but it'll dry out tomorrow, low 70s, but rain does look to creep back in for your Saturday, but dry by Sunday, and upper 70s return early next week. For the Cascades, you have that chance of rain, of course, today and Saturday, very slight chance by Saturday, but we'll stay in the upper 40s, low 50s, and then we get into next week, we get the sunshine and the 60s returning for us. And then for us here in the Willamette Valley, today does look to be the wetter day, but we have that slight chance of rain by Saturday, but we'll be drying up by Sunday and see those mid to upper 70s return next week.